Hi everyone, I'm on my own today. Kabir's gone back to Bangladesh and I just wanted to make a video, not a playthrough this time, but a little building tutorial. We'll work through some basic concepts in designing a level. So let's get started. We're going to create a new level, and I've actually planned this out on paper. So there's my rough plan there. So I'm going to be using that as something to start with, and then probably adding bits to it. So there's a few ideas that I wanted to really make sure I got in there. So one idea that's sometimes nice to have is having your doorway right by the start. So you can see it there, but obviously it's locked, so you know at some point you have to come back to the start. And the other tactic I'm going to use that's similar to that, I'm also going to have the key right near the start, but out of reach. So if the key down here, I'm not going to be able to get to that. I'll turn it down a bit. So if I fall off, I'm not going to be able to get to that. So to get to it, I'm going to need, well, different ways I could do it, but I'm going to actually have a flying block. So on my plan here, so we'll make it easy, put it up to 5 seconds, and in case you don't make it first time, we'll have it respawn. So I'm going to put a flying block there, but that would make it too easy. So I'm going to lock it inside a box, and I'm going to build a box around it, but I'm not going to make it breakable. So these bricks are not breakable, which means the only, well, two ways to get in. One would be ghost mode, and the other would be with the boomerang. I'm going to actually use the boomerang, but I'm not going to put the boomerang here. The main goal of the level is to get to the boomerang, so we can break open this box, get the flying block, fly under here, get the key, and back to the door. So everything we need is visible right from the start, but you can't get to it. The door's locked, the key's out of reach, and this is locked in here with no way to access it. So we're kind of teasing the player, like, here's your solution, but first you're going to have to go on a journey to be able to get what you need to unlock it. So just going to move up here, and just want to have a little test, just how far can he jump, because I'm going to put a block up here, and I want it just, basically just within reach of jumping up. So I know we can kind of do wall jumps. Oh, I think that's, there we go. You can just get up there. So it's just manageable. And then we're going to have to walk along. But first I'm going to get rid of, I think I'll get rid of all of these blocks here. Okay, so we've moved up to here. And I'm going to, again, I'm going to kind of tease the player with a gun. So let's make it fairly powerful and put the bullet speed up a bit. So there's going to be a gun there, so perhaps the player will come up here, get the gun, and think, oh, I know, I can break these blocks, and they'll find out, no, they're actually unbreakable. So we'll get the gun, and let's just have a little robot in there. So not everyone's going to know this, but one of the little hidden parts of the game is that the laser gun does, I think, double damage to robots. So shooting the robot with this gun will do more damage than shooting it with this one. So you may or may not have noticed that, but a little tip there for you. So we'll give him this gun, and we'll give him a robot to shoot, and then after the robot we'll come across a bit, and this time I'm going to be moving up, and let's get him up here, So it's always good to use the character for testing. And this time I want the blocks just a bit too high out of reach. So if I come up to here and then back along, but to reach them we'll use some rainbow blocks. So these are already on maximum speed. So I'll put a couple of rainbow blocks in. Let's test this out. So yes, with these rainbow blocks now we can reach that platform. Up here, let's go back to our usual blocks there. So in here, let's have a bit of a alleyway of flames in there, just to do a bit of damage. But one thing we can do to be helpful, let's give the player the option of going for the water pistol, which is over here. So I think to get the water pistol, whoops, hang on, let's actually go into test mode here so I can test it out properly. So we'll grab this, and then, so I do want to bounce up to there, but if I want to get the water pistol I'm kind of going to have to start again. So there's sort of a price to pay if you want the water pistol. But getting the water pistol means you'll be able to put out these flames. So we go back to editing. So you could put the water pistol right here so you collect it automatically, but we'll just make it a little bit out the way. So we'll go through some flames and let's have a little bit of jumping to do. Nothing too difficult. So we'll have, I'm going to turn this damage up on the spikes. So you could jump straight over that. Nothing too challenging. This isn't going to be the hardest level ever made. And we're going to lead them up here. And then back again. And up a little bit more. So we're taking them on a journey here, a little path. And across here. And I'm going to fill in here with a mix of sort of obstacles and maybe a few rewards. You can collect some points along the way. And all these objects encourage the player to want to go this way. They kind of have to go this way anyway. So give them a coin there. And just looking at my plan, so we'll give them a stop off here, and now we're kind of getting to the main part of the level. So I'm going to draw a nice little box. I'm going to turn the lock on because I want to draw quite a bit, and whoops, always doing that. So I can turn the lock off so I can move the screen again and turn it on, and want quite a bit of space in there. Actually wondering, okay, let's test it out, let's see if it's going to be enough, because what I want to put in there, maybe around that area, is the dragon, and the dragon is going to be guarding the one thing that we need to complete this level, which is the boomerang. So I'll put the boomerang up in that top corner, and just to make it a little bit more difficult, maybe we'll put some actually replace these with some lava blocks there. So that's not going to do anything to the dragon, but it will make it trickier in case you want to go in and try and dodge the dragon. And just to make it harder still, maybe I'm going to actually turn these up to 5 maximum damage on these spikes there. So it's going to be hard to rush in and get the boomerang with the dragon there. You're going to want to kill the dragon. Oops, done it again because the lock's on. So as you probably know, if we want to kill the dragon, we're going to need this bow and arrow. I'll keep the settings there, so we'll give him a bow and arrow, and it's going to be pretty difficult without a bit of ammo top up. Going to be generous, give him 5, and also give him some health and I'm going to respawn it so that it comes back. So we've kind of got this base here to get some ammo and health to take care of the dragon. So that's possibly going to be quite difficult. Let's test it out. I'm going to go back to the start, so I'm going to click on him, press there. So our player starts off. Oh, there's the door, there's the key, can't get that. Oh, there's a gun here. Let's get up to there. Oh, dear, having trouble getting up there. That's because I'm being shot when I get up there. Oh, okay, got the gun. And the player might come down and think, ah, oh, it's unbreakable. So we'll come up. Easy to take care of that robot. And I've taken quite a bit of damage. I think I do want that water pistol. So I've had to, oops, take the sacrifice starting again there. And we'll bounce up here. Oh, I could just jump over the flames. I think I'll fill in something here later. But we'll clear a path through there. Jump through here, avoid those spikes. Pick up a few points. Try and jump over that spike. Try and jump over that one. And that bow and arrow. And and the dragon's done its job. It sent me all the way back to the start. So gonna have to work to get all the way back there. So that could make this level quite tricky. So I'm gonna change weapons. If I click up here, get my water pistol, dodge through there. Oh, landed straight on the spikes. Didn't want to do that. So those spikes are placed in a good place because you jump from here. If you take the long jump, you'll land on them. Okay. Probably time to switch back to our bow and arrow. Okay. So as soon as I get closer, that dragon is going to be firing at me. Let's pick up some health. And oh, hopefully this isn't going to be too easy. Oh, okay. I was just thinking, is it going to be too easy? Not too easy, but I did quite a lot of damage that time. So let's switch back to our water pistol. Jump through there. I won't take the full jump. Avoid those spikes. Pick up another flower. Change back to the bow and arrow to be ready for battle. Avoid those spikes. Avoid those ones. Could do with a bit of ammo, but I'll try and land a few shots there while I can. We get that, and that's taking care of the dragon. So can jump into here. Probably have to take some damage. And now, really, I want to get back to the start, so I could just fall off to get myself back to the start. Now I have to test out whether this is actually going to give me enough time. Okay, I need to get rid of that top block, and I'm going to have to go quick. So I've got the flying block. Do I have enough time? Yes, I've got the key. I can fall down and I'd go through the door. Okay, so all of that's worked out pretty well. I'm going to add in, let's turn the lock on, I'm going to add in a little row up here. Just to go that far, just to make it pretty difficult. Whoops, I've done it again because I left the lock on. Let's undo. Turn the lock off. Just to make it pretty difficult to jump around. That'd probably be difficult to jump that way. So you have to go through those flames. And yeah, it wasn't too hard, but I have played quite a lot. I think that's not a bad little level. So I won't be publishing this as the next level of the game because those levels are for you guys, but I will publish it under a special code. I'm not sure what that will be yet, but I will put that somewhere on the screen and in the description. So if you watch this video, you'll be able to go in and play this level. but hopefully it's given you some tips about level design and some approaches you can take, such as, for the whole philosophy of this level was showing you everything that you need to complete it at the start, but making you go on a bit of a journey in order to get what you need, with a nice, not too difficult boss fight at the end. I think I had to restart 3 times. So maybe like a medium level difficulty there. Okay, so thanks for watching. I hope this has inspired you to get building again. And yes, watch somewhere on the screen. A code will be there for you to type in and go straight to this level. So just to finish off the video, I saved that level under different name, not a number. And to get to it, just type just type, so you'll have to type on the keyboard TUT1. So I know that at the moment isn't available on tablets, so maybe I'll have to add some letters or something here, but I didn't want my levels getting mixed up with the level total because they're not supposed to be made by me. That's for you guys to do. So you type TUT1 using the keyboard, press play, and then you'll be able to have a go, play that level. Alright, thanks, bye.